Today on Zoom.
And there you go. It's a little shadow puppet. Isn't he cute? We're also going to show you how to make a theater.
This generates static electricity and makes huge sparks.
Well, they say slow and steady wins the race. And you have 15 seconds left.
The crowd cheered as the tortoise reached the finish line.
Habinabao, faberdaba, mabajabik, wobberts.
Habogabes? Habogabes. Funding for Zoom is provided by
The National Science Foundation.
America's investment in the future.
And
The Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
and by
contributions to your PBS station.
from viewers like you.
Thanks!
Woohoo! Come on, guys. I'm Ray.
I'm Caroline.
Hey, I'm Claudio.
I'm Alisa.
I'm Jessie. I'm Kenny. I'm Zoe.
We're all plugged into one world now. So let's talk. We want to hear from you. Come on, give it a try. And if you like what you see, turn off your TV and do it. Zoom. Come on and zoom. Come on and zoom. Come on and zoom, ZOOMa, zoom. Come on and 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 ZOOMa, zoom.
Here's a game called the One-Handed Blindfolded Cat and Ball Transfer, sent in by Nathan M. of Crystal Beach, Ontario, Canada. Nathan says the funny part about this game is that the cotton balls are so light, you can't tell whether or not you have any on your spoon. Okay, guys, whoever transfers the most cotton balls in 30 seconds wins.
Okay, Jessica.
On your mark.
Hold on, I've got to know where the balls are. Okay.
On your mark, get set, go.
Kenny, you can only use one hand.
What? I am.
He's only using one hand. His other hand's on his
one
knee.
of them was touching the balls.
They say slow and steady wins the race. And you have 15 seconds left.
Come on, Alisa.
One at a time, Kenny.
Did I just pick up none?
Yeah.
Oh, good job. You just...
Whoa.
I don't think we should tell her. Well, good job, Kenny. You got a lot.
Kenny's doing really well.
He's like, swap.
Okay, stop.
Oh, good job, guys.
Can we look?
Yep. Woo,
Whoa.
it's bright. And let's see.
Yeah.
Kenny has gotten 1, 2, 3,
Well, you're going to
4,
mix them all
5,
together.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cotton balls.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Good job.
Good job.
Good job.
Oh, my gosh,
Jessica,
everything's
you
so
wanna
bright.
Try?
Yeah.
I'll play with you.
Me and Caroline try this time.
Okay, I'll be the timer.
There you go, Kenny.
Zoom do.
This is a shadow puppet. It came from Java in Indonesia. Since it would be really hard to make a shadow puppet like this one, we're going to show you how to make one a little less complicated, like this cute guy. We're also going to show you how to make a theater, and we'll use it later to perform a shadow puppet play. This idea was sent in by the Citizens School of Boston, Massachusetts. To make a shadow puppet, you'll need oak tag or poster board, brass hinge fasteners, which you can find at an office supply store, a few sheets of colored tissue paper, and unsharpened pencils or sticks. First, draw an animal or person onto the oak tag. I made a turtle. Then draw its features. Here's his little eye and his spots. Then, cut your animal and its features out of the oak tag so that it looks like this. See how you only have the little lines here and these parts are cut out? And then you can just make the eye with a hole puncher. Now he can see the world. Then turn your puppet over and cover over the features with colored tissue paper. Just tape them on. Little piece here, little piece there. It's gonna have green spots. There we go. See how the light shines through it and makes it all pretty? And then he needs an eye. Just put a little piece over the eye. He's gonna be a special turtle with a pink eye. What a cutie. If you want any part of your animal to move, like the head, cut it off and then fasten it back on with a brass hinge fastener. Oh no! That's why it's good to make that part of the body that you want to cut off and tape back on, you want it to be extra long so that when you put them together, it fits just the right size. And I'm using a hole puncher to make the holes because it's a lot easier. Put it in. Now his head can move. Then, put the unsharpened pencil or sticks and tape them to the back of the body part that you want to control. Like, I'm gonna put one on the big body part because I want to be able to hold it. And then I'm gonna put one on the little body part so that I can move the head up and down. Make sure not to put the tape onto the brass hinge fastener because then it won't move. And there you go, it's a little shadow puppet. Isn't he cute? Stay tuned, because soon I'm going to show you how to make the theater. Yay.
Abin nabau, fabber mabai fabbers trabik, abai wabble trabins fabborn, dabis plubbe nabbled abeg, abin tabu wabba chabik of it. Abin nabau, fabber dabba mabajabik wubbers. Habukabis, habukabis. Tabadaba. Ooh. Abin nabau, fabber mabai nabex trabik, abai wabble tabik dabis plubbe nabbled abeg, abin robby gabble abberable mabilk, abin plubbe nabbled flubberwubber, abin tabuwabba stomach of Pabian cupcakes. Habin nabau, fabber daba mabajabik wubbers. Habogabas, habogabas. Tabadaba. Habin nabau, fabber daba mabos taba mabes abing chabak of abal. Abai wabble mabake. Dabis stomach of Pabian cupcakes. Dabis of a Pabier. Babo naba baba tummy.
Hi, my name is Anna, and I love electricity.
Good.
I like playing with electricity and getting messy and stuff.
Good. Works.
People like to use electricity in their house all the time. If we had no electricity, we wouldn't be modern. We wouldn't have fridges, we wouldn't have stoves, we wouldn't have a whole bunch of things. I sort of want to be a person that, like, when your refrigerator goes down, somebody comes over and rewires it or something.
I discovered the Bakken Museum of Electricity and Magnetism in my neighborhood. I began volunteering there to learn more about electricity.
I like helping other kids at the Bakken. I like teaching them different experiments, and sometimes kids say, "Are you a small 8th grader or something?" And I'm like, "No, I just know a lot." And they're like, "Wow."
There are two kinds of electricity, static and current. Current electricity flows. It moves through a circuit. The electricity flows from the batteries to the light bulb through the wires. That makes a circuit.
See, it has to be a closed circuit for it to work. This generates static electricity and makes huge sparks.
Static electricity doesn't flow. Instead, it builds up in one place.
When I rub this balloon on my hair, it makes a little bit of static. And when I use the static generator, it makes a lot of static. I'm alive. I'm going to show you how to make this flashlight.
The flashlight uses current electricity.
How you make it is pretty easy. You need some wires, a battery, and a light bulb. And you just connect the 2 wires from the battery to the light bulb, which makes a circuit, which makes the light go on. Good, it works. What I'm going to do is take a toilet paper roll, stuffing everything into the toilet paper roll. Now we're going to put the reflector on. You just put it over your light. This is for the reflection of the flashlight. I close the circuit by squeezing it. The 2 metals are touching, which makes the light bulb go. I use my flashlight to look around in my house to find things. When the light lights up, you're like, "Ooh, I need a flashlight." It's fun to make one.
Alexis G. of Temecula, California, asked us to show her how to make a potato battery. We tried it a couple different ways, and we discovered that we can power a digital clock with the potato. Okay, first we cut the potato in half and put it on a plate. Then we took some wire and wrapped it around a penny. Just wrap all the way around to the wire. Like this. Okay? Then we took some more wire and wrapped it around a galvanized nail. Let's use this end. Just wrap the wire all the way around. Penny. This. Well, then we stick these in like this. And like this. Okay? Then we do the same thing with the other half, but except for one thing. We don't wrap wire around a nail. We only wrap it around the penny. Okay. Stick this in here. And then stick the nail in without any wire. Oh. Make sure none of these, like the nail and the penny, aren't touching. Then connect the wire from this penny over to the other half of the potato to the nail. Then after that, connect one of the wires from one of the half of the potato to one of the wires coming out of the clock. And then the other wire from this penny to the other wire coming out of the clock. And it works. Oops. Just gotta get this to stay on here. It works. Now I'm gonna set the clock so it shows seconds. This invention actually makes less electricity. The chemicals in the potato react with the penny. Then it sends the electricity to this nail and then to this penny. The electricity in this penny goes to this nail, through the wire in the clock, and then back to this penny. So it's kind of like a cycle. If any of these wires were removed or changed around in a different way, the clock wouldn't work. See, if I took this out, it's removed. So then I stick it back in and it works. Instead of using a potato, could you make a battery out of a lemon or an apple? Are there other materials that you could use for a source of energy? Test it out. Then tell us what you used and how it worked. And then send your reports to Zoom.
Opposites, a poem by Abby Kay of South Bend, Indiana. Opposites can come in any form, tiny or huge, cool or warm. Opposites can be big or small, fat or skinny, or short or tall. By golly, have I used them all? No, there's plenty more to see. Make a list. There's more than 3.
Send it to Zoom. ZMail.
Here's an email from Joseph R. of Mableton, Georgia. 2 daughters and 2 moms went to the bike store. They all bought a bike, but they only had 3 bikes. How is that possible?
I know this one.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Yeah.
Killing
Okay, can you read that again? I don't get it.
2 daughters and 2 moms went to the bike store. They all bought a bike, but they only had 3 bikes. How is that possible?
I don't know, maybe the grandmother and the mother, and then the mother's daughter and the daughter's mother.
No, that was really close, except an extra person.
It's a grandmother.
Okay.
But that's still 4 people, isn't it?
No, it's a grandmother, a mom, and a granddaughter. 3 people. The mother and the granddaughter count as the 2 daughters, because the mom is a daughter to the granddaughter. And the grandmother and mother count as the 2 moms.
Oh, that's really cool.
I have a letter. Dear Zoom, I watch your show every day. I went to Monrovia, California for the National Unicycling Convention with my team in North Bend, Washington, called the Panther Pride Demo Team. I used to live in North Bend, but I moved to Texas. I flew back to Washington to go with my team. I can also ride a 6-foot unicycle called a Giraffe.
Wow.
We are in 2 newspapers. Sincerely, Aaron W. of Houston, Texas.
Wow, that's really impressive.
And there's a picture he sent.
Wouldn't that be like going back?
Scary, I know.
It's taller than my dad.
Wow,
really
that's
cool.
really cool.
You want to go?
I can do that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I got a letter. It's very colorful. Dear Zoom, here's a joke. One night, a mushroom went to a dance party. The mushroom saw a pretty lady, and she was alone. So the mushroom went up to her and asked, "Do you want to dance with me?" And she said, "You? No way!" Then the mushroom said, "Oh, come on, I'm a fun guy." Fun guy, fun guy. Isn't that cute?
That is cute.
See, she drew like a...
Oh, that's so cute.
I'm a fun guy.
And she did no way.
And,
Okay.
That's really cool.
Oh, by Cody Ann Kay of Vanceboro, North Carolina.
Okay. Dear Zoom, if you could change your name, what would it be? Adrian R. of Brawley, California.
I like my name.
I like my name too, but a name that I really like is Bridget, and I like the name Delilah.
I might change my name to Ashley. I really love that name.
I love that. I mean, I love that. I love Ashley too.
But I like my name too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
I don't know. I feel so different with a different name.
I know. It just wouldn't like fit me.
You look like a Zoe.
Thank you. You look like a Caroline. But I can't think of boys' names.
Linda H. of Iuka, Mississippi, nominated Andrew H. for today's ZOOMa Cum Laude. Andrew finished first grade with perfect attendance and straight A's. Way to go, Andrew. you'll be receiving your ZOOMa Cum Laude certificate in the mail.
Now I'll show you how to make the shadow puppet theater. You'll need a cardboard box, at least as big as your shadow puppet, but much bigger if you want to put on a show with a lot of puppets in it, and white tissue paper. First, take the cardboard box and cut off an entire side, like this. Then cover that side with white tissue paper. I already have one of the sides taped on, so I'll just lift it up, keep it up there, and tape it around the edges. Here we go. You want to put it on nice and tight and smooth so that it will work and it won't be bubbly. Now for the sides, we'll just make a square and then push down the triangle. Tape that. Do the same thing to the bottom. This is fun. It's like wrapping a present. I love wrapping presents. And then put one in the middle. Oops, the bottom fell. The bigger piece of tape. It's a little clumped up, but it will work. And then do the same thing to the other side. And then put that on, put it on the bottom. And do one down the side. Next, you're going to put a slot in the box, 4 inches wide, near the middle, on the side of the box that is opposite the side that you just cut out from. So they're right. If you look through one, it's facing the other. And now that we have our theater, we're ready to perform The Tortoise and the Hare, a shadow puppet play written by the Zoomers, but inspired by an Aesop's fable. Let's watch.
Shh, come on, let's go, you guys, come on. Scene 1. The Hare challenges Tortoise to a race.
Hey, Tortoise, I challenge you to a race today at high noon.
Sure, that would be fun.
Are you sure? You know you'll never beat me.
That's okay. I can certainly try.
Have it your way. See you at high noon.
Scene 2. The race.
On your mark. Get set. Go.
Scene 3. Mid-race. Scene 4. The Hare naps.
I'm so far ahead of that slow tortoise, I think I'll take a nap by this nice tree.
Scene 5. The finish line. Before you knew it, the tortoise reached the finish line, while the hare continued his napping. The crowd cheered as the tortoise reached the finish line.
I won.
Then, they all congratulated him. Congratulations, Tortoise! And then left to prepare a party in his honor.
See you later at the party.
Moments later, the Hare arrived and said,
Hey! Where is everybody?
Everybody's gone. The race is over. I won.
How could you have won? I'm supposed to win.
Because slow and steady always wins the race.
Slow and steady always wins the race? That can't be right. Could it be right? Slow and steady always wins the race? Huh?
and so our hero, the Tortoise, walked away a winner to his celebration party. Because everyone knows that
Slow and steady always wins the race. The end.
Bow, bow.
Check it out. Check it out.
We can't do it on our own.
We need you to make it known that everything you see right here can only be on Zoom because of every one of you. Who? You. Feed us
a recipe,
teach us biology, tell us a joke, show us a trick, a riddle, or some poetry.
So if you want to see it coming out of your TV,
Type it up, write it down, and ship it off to Zoom. How? Email, send it to Zoom, or ZMail, because you call the tune. If you got a video, give it up.
we'll put it on the show.
A Zoop is singing ZOOM Zoom. It's you will be seeing up on the screen. Write your name and your address, and do what?
take a wild guess.
Email,
Send it off to Zoom.
or ZMail.
You call the tune.
Email,
Send it to Zoom.
to whom? www.pbs.org. Email, you know the whom. To Zoom.
ZOOM Box 350.
Boston, Mass. 02134. Send it to Zoom.
All submissions become the property of Zoom and will be eligible for inclusion in all Zoom media.
This means that we can share your ideas with
Other Zoomers on TV,
the web and print materials.
And in other Zoom ways.
so send it to Zoom.
Zoops. What's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you?
It's when my shoe fell off in my soccer game.
Zoops, I was at a hotel, and I found something really cool in a laundry room, and then I thought I was in the right room, and then I ran into this room, and it was a different room, and there were these two people in it. I'm like, Mom, look what oh, sorry.
Zoops.
Funding for Zoom is provided by
The National Science Foundation.
America's investment in the future.
And the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
And by
Contributions to your PBS station.
from viewers like you.
Thanks!
A production of WGBH Boston.